好，
很高兴认识你。
北京，你好，
北京，
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 重庆，
重庆，
重庆，火锅，
谢谢。
上海，
中国话
特别
很厉害，
中文很难。
我很喜欢中国。
我爱唱歌。
Hi, I'm Shreya Singh. I'm from Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut, and I live in South Florida.
All right, hold your hands, randomly with people, and then try to untie. The first group to finish, please shout out loud.
I think the first thing that really struck me was how communal everything feels when we were hanging out on the bus or going around the city. I think that I get a much more community vibe than I ever expected, and I really, really love that about China.
Later, we drive hour around the freeway, the Beijing and Chengde expressway, and then we drive into the Huairou Pump.
In recent years, the weaponization of space has become a big issue. So I wanted to know how likely you think it is that these countries can come to any kind of treaty or agreement on the way we behave or the way we use satellites in space, and whether or not you think this is something at all right now that the countries are even working towards or talking about.
Thank you for your question. I think that it's also a very good question because between China and the US, we already have the cooperation and talks, or we call it talks, about the space debris.
I really, really enjoyed all the dinners because it felt like everyone was sharing food and having conversations out over the dinner table.
Okay, I need a fork, guys.
You just press down the button. Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
I'm just amazed at the sheer amount of detail and craftsmanship and artisanry that went into such a beautiful palace. Everything from the paintings on the ceilings to the figurines on the corners of the roof that symbolize the importance of each building.
And the one thing I'm really surprised about is how the whole structure lays out as a dragon and it leads all the way. So it's really neat for me to think about. Also, I always try to imagine what it would be like to be, the emperor or living here back in olden times. It's amazing to think about.
Can you
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, me too. Oh my god.
You don't really understand it until you're right in the middle of it and you experience all the diversity of it. I think in America we get a watered down stereotype of it. We just see the red or fried rice, but there's just so much more to it, and it's so incredibly beautiful.
Do you think that the one-party system is effective when it comes to major disagreements over policy, and there is no incentive for anyone, or there is no incentive for the party in power?
China has a civilization country with more than 2,000 years. We have political tradition. So if you understand that Chinese things forget, I think, the Western tradition of the political systems.
I think a lot of different things have changed in my view of China. First of all, I think just from an educational perspective, I learned a lot about the society, the politics, the public policy. I think not only through the amazing lectures we've had, but also through the one-on-one conversations I've been able to have. But even more than that, not just in an educational perspective, but in a people-to-people perspective, this program has done a lot for me. In one word, my trip to China has been humbling. I think that I've learned so much, but also been made aware of how vast this world is and how many people are in it and how diverse our experiences are. That these human moments have given me a realization, but also a reminder of the fact that while we have so many differences, our uniqueness is in the fact that we are all human and that we can work together to make the world a better place. And I think that this trip and meeting the people on this trip and going around China has just given me more confidence in that idea.